can you see these mushrooms? We've just been strimming here. We're underneath this beautiful ash tree. Can you see this ash tree? Anyway, this ash is very old and it's in decline. This ash is dying, and bits are breaking off it all the time. And all the ashes are in decline. There's a disease that's affecting them. But underneath, it's still providing food for a lot of animals. And look at these mushrooms. And we've had a lot of rain, and now with the temperatures, this beautiful mushroom here. I think it's St. George's mushroom. I'm 100% sure it's St. George's mushroom. And it was St. George's Day on the 23rd of April, just a week or so ago. So we're going to collect these. I've eaten these before, and these have a nice texture, a nice flavour, and they're edible. And we've got the book handy to identify them for sure, but it's very distinctive. These white gills, white stem, very mild smell, good smell, and here you can see that there is a small snail in this one, so we just have to be careful to clean them. And these are pretty clean. Sometimes you'll get these older ones here that have opened up a bit. It's likely that this older one here has insects in. In fact, you can see the small fly, there. So there, it just flew off. What happens is often they'll lay their eggs. They'll make a small hole, so you can see the small holes in them. But if we take these younger ones, I'm sure these, if we clean these up, I'm sure these will be good. So we'll collect these, we'll clean them up. Yeah, these young ones like this should be nice. So I'm just going to collect the very best ones, just enough for mushrooms on toast. Never take more than you need, because it's just a lot of work to prepare these mushrooms, and then if you're not going to eat them. So just enough, I think. But what a sight. I mean, it's a spectacle. It's a real spectacle to see all of these fruiting bodies. Amazing. Yeah, that one's something's had a bit of a go at that. Maybe even a badger. Or maybe the strimmer took the top of that one off. Yeah, what a beautiful tree. So thank you to the ash tree for providing the environment for this mushroom. Another helpful identification tool for these mushrooms is the time of year. So we're expecting these mushrooms at this time of year, and there's similar mushrooms that are poisonous, but they don't come at this time of year. So it helps with identification that we're expecting them. So I'm 100% sure these are St. George's. So we'll go and prepare these and cook these up with some butter on toast. See you soon. We're just preparing these mushrooms, just cleaning these mushrooms. We don't want to wash them or get them wet. A dry brush, a clean paintbrush would be very good, but we don't have one to hand. I'll have to get one for future. But we'll just gently brush off the dirt. I'm just slicing these mushrooms just enough so they'll all cook evenly and easily in the pan. So, this stem's a little raggedy, we'll take that off. What I do is I'll chop the stem into small cylinders like that, and then I'll take 1 or 2 or 3 slices down the centre. About between 5 and 10 mil. Just consistency, that's the key. I mean, look at that beautiful little baby St. George's mushroom. That is perfect. Beautiful. Okay, thank you for that. Well, the mushrooms are pretty much there. They've been in the pan now for 2 minutes, and there's still a bit of texture there. We don't want to cook all of that texture out, and then they'll become too slimy. You can already see there's a lot of water coming out, so I think that's enough now. That's enough, because we want to retain some texture and some of that water, some of that life and that essence that is in the mushroom. We want to retain some of that. It's basically mushrooms poached in butter, and these mushrooms will have absorbed all of that delicious butter. And don't forget that lovely buttery jus. That's the best bit. That butter and mushroom jus. That's important. That's why we put so much butter in to begin with. Okay, enjoy. Bon appetit et voila. Enjoy your St George's mushrooms. Happy St George's Day.